Few franchises have a history as rich as the Giants, and none has a longer tradition of bruising defenses.
From the site that many call the loudest in the NFL, we are inside GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here, as it'll be the New York Giants taking on the defending Super Bowl champions, the Kansas City Chiefs. The kicker, Graham Gano, set to put his foot into this one. And into a sea of red, we're underway in Kansas City. Oh, some strong running. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Right to the air is Mahomes. He'll check this one down to Pacheco. The game's first play produces 6 yards. Brings up 2nd down. Pacheco gets it up the gut, and that's going to be a Chiefs first down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent game.
They fake the give. Now Mahomes. A pass complete downfield. It's Valdez-Scantling. That's all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Marquez Valdez-Scantling, 55 yards. And the Chiefs need just 3 plays to go down and take the early lead. Let's make no bones about it. On paper, they're the better team. They're at home. That's a strong opening drive.
And just think how many times we've seen this type of a matchup. Just what you said. Better team at home should steamroll them. And we've seen it go the other way. Sometimes, though, they buy into it and understand we are the better team. Let's go and prove it right now.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line. So bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards. Jones and the Giants now with a 1st and 10 at their own 21. They'll start out on the ground at Saquon Barkley. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards.
That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside. And so many times defenses say, okay, we've got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all. That allows you to run with a little bit more confidence as you traverse down the field.
They keep it with Barkley on 1st down. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he can even get started. Chris Jones that time coming in with a tackle behind the line.
An awful lot of congestion in the middle third of the field, but how about our defensive tackle right there? He didn't just hold the line, he provided some push and smacked the ball carrier down for a loss.
In motion, Slayton. On 2nd down, here's Barkley. Now that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. 1 yard is the loss. They back up even further to a 3rd and 15.
Doesn't take any great analysis on my part. It's been pretty obvious last couple of plays. These guys have been going in the wrong direction.
Offensive line overwhelmed on those plays. Now, I think it's safe to say going to the air here on 3rd. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. This one goes out wide for Parker. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. A gain of 9, not enough, and it's 4th down.
We can make this one pretty simple. Walk up all his progressions downfield, forced to get into his running back. But how about the way they ran to the football and knocked him down to force a 4th down?
On 4th down, here's Jamie Gillen on the punt. Waiting on it will be Richie James. It's just a 32-yard punt with no return. And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They've got the 7-0 lead. Now they've got the football back after their defense got the stop, CD. And you get the feeling if they could score here, they really have all the momentum on their side.
And you just wonder right now, is the quarterback and the play caller totally in sync? Are they of one mind that, hey, what worked last time? Let's keep doing it until they stop us. Or do they go to a different section in the playbook, show them something different? Either way, they want a repeat of their first drive.
From the 22 now, here's 2nd down and 7. Now Mahomes. And he can't get away from the pressure. The Giants get there. Dexter Lawrence able to bust free and get to the quarterback. Gonna need better protection here. 3rd and long following the sack for Mahomes and company. He'll look to throw. Working the middle of the field, and he's got the man complete. And mark him down right up close to the 40 at the 39. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. The 2nd quarter from KC. It's the Chiefs in possession of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Mahomes going to throw. Rotates Hardman for another catch. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. It's another 1st down as they look his way again, this time 19 yards. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone up and downfield zone cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end down, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
Operating for the red zone now, Mahomes. And it's caught. And in for the Chiefs touchdown. Marquez Valdez-Scantling bringing in that one from Patrick Mahomes. And the Chiefs have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Well, this has been a flawless start for them. They score, they get the stop, and they score again, Charles.
Complimentary football at its finest. You just mentioned how they got it done. They scored. The defense got the ball back for them. They score again. That's the way you win ball games.
Butker now to add the extra point. And it's good to make it 14-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Now this will be returned from deep in the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. Only gets 3 yards there on the heels of the 1-yard pickup. Sets up 3rd and 6. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Now Jones. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Every offense tells you they want to come out and start fast. That's not unusual at all. But this group, they've yet to get much rolling through their first 2 drives. It looks like they're going to have to give up the football again after this one.
Jamie Gillen now on to punt. He'll send this one into the Midwestern air, and it's a good one. A big kick that time, 52 yards. And they will take over 1st and 10. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. It has been about as perfect of a start to this game as these guys could have asked for, Charles. They've scored on their first 2 drives. They still haven't given anything up on the other side of the ball, so they can already make this a 3-score game here if they can come away with points on this drive.
Yeah, they're almost pushing them to the brink, aren't they, partner? Almost to the point now where it's a loss of words for me, which I know would excite all of our viewers, but you're just not supposed to see that type of dominance so quickly in a game like this. Everything they've done has been working so far. Offense, defense, you name it, it's going well for them.
Dexter Lawrence, that is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half. Two minutes to play first half. It's 14-0. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Now Mahomes going to shift them around. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Back quite a ways here, facing 2nd and 19. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Catch is made by Hardman. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one good for 26 and a first down.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Mahomes now on first down. Fighting. Mahomes hit. He lost the football. And the Giants have it. It's picked up. And they will take over at the 29-yard line. He was under duress, surveying, trying to find somebody to get the ball out of his hands. In the meantime, the defense, they took it out of his hands.
And when the ball snapped, I know exactly what the defense is thinking. Get a sack, put him on the ground. But when you can also knock the ball free while doing so, oh, there's the bonus for you as a defender.
A first down carry for Barkley. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
So much of the game today, we're looking for hybrid players, guys who can do a combination of jobs. And anyone who plays a strong safety position, now more than ever, is a hybrid-type player. Half defensive back that covers passes and half linebacker that makes tackles. We just saw the linebacker make that play.
And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the first down. They love being physical.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Jones fakes the give to Barkley. Sliding out of the pocket. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. Throwing Jones. And off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
Not only did they drop it look like an interception in the end zone, they blew a golden opportunity to shift the momentum.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. On the draw, this is Barkley. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with 4th down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. They'll spot it at the 30, so this is a 40-yard attempt. Gano's kick is good, and they will get themselves on the board here at 14-3. So the defense are able to force their first turnover of the game, and then they add on to that by getting the field goal.
And you don't just want to take the ball away from your opponent, partner. You want to make them hurt as well. If you don't score yourself on defense, turn it over to your offense and have them put points on the board.
So still time for the kickoff here. 1 second to go in the half as this one is away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Ready for the second half. 14-3 our score as we are back underway on EA Sports. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well, and they've kept them around in this game. Now they've got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
In motion, Slayton. Second down, here's Barkley again. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. On 3rd down, Jones. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. They convert on 3rd with a gain of 22.
And that's how you pick up a first down. Not only does he make the catch, but has enough body control to get his feet down inbounds, toe tapping and dragging to make sure he gets it done.
On 1st and 10, Jones. Got a man open. It's Darren Waller. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down. Jones with a handoff to Barkley. And a hard-working run here as he's got it inside the 20, down to the 17. 43 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting.
Touchdown! Darius Slayton from 17 yards out. And the Giants have got it back to within a score. Brian Dable dialing up a play call here as they will go for 2. Jones throwing for it. He'll buy some time right. And he'll get in for the 2 points. So that'll cut the deficit down to just a field goal. I guess the coach looked at the 2-point cheat sheet, said go for it, get it to a 3-point game, and they did it.
Yeah, and sometimes you just throw out time of game. You don't worry about that. There's just a feel sometimes in making that call. And he felt good about what he had for a 2-point conversion. And now they're only down 3 and feeling great about themselves.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. The Chiefs' offense about set to begin this drive. But, Charles, they still have the lead despite their defense giving up a touchdown on the previous possession. And even though they have that lead, it feels like a back-and-forth ball game where to try to get momentum back, maybe they need at least 3 here on this drive.
I think you're right about that, Brandon, because your game plan doesn't change. I do believe your urgency does because of the last score that went against your team. So what you want to do now is have your own drive and try and make sure that that momentum stays in your camp.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line.
Yeah, he's just trying to throw this ball into the hole in the zone, but those windows can open and close quickly, especially in the middle of the field. So if the timing's not right, we'll see interceptions like that one right there.
We couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, 1-score game. 1st and 10 here. They'll try and get this run game going. This is Barkley. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. Stopped and handed a loss by Willie Gay that time.
Well, that kind of hit will certainly fire up your team, both on the field and on the sideline. Tackles for lost yardage, they're always welcome.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Again, it's Barkley. And a good stiff arm there before he's brought down on a nice little gain. 9 good yards there on the run, and now 3rd down.
You've got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball because they were in a 2nd and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to 3rd manageable with that run.
Well, they were handed great starting field position on this drive, but now they face a 3rd and 4. Operating from the gun, Jones. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. 4 yards there as they let him out of the pocket, and he got enough for the first. But nowhere to throw it, decided to scramble, and a nice job, CD, got the yardage that he needed.
Yeah, and his teammates are certainly going to appreciate that effort, even if his coaches don't, because they would have wanted him to slide and protect himself. But he chose team gain over personal protection.
He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through. But that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
And they won't be able to run another play. Time has expired on this third quarter. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Flushed out right. And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds. It's a gain of 9 yards. And just like that, it's 3rd down.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the first down. And don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
Now a 3rd down throw, and it misses the target, incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. Gano's kick is good. And in the 4th quarter, this game is tied. So with less than a minute gone by here in this 4th quarter, the field goal there gets this thing back to even.
And it's setting up for a fantastic finish, isn't it, partner? It's been a well-played game, a hard-hitting game. The fans are into it. The announcers are into it. This is going to be a great 4th quarter.
And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Well, the bad news, they had the turnover last time. The good news, their defense only surrendered 3. So now we are set up for a great finish. And off to the races down the right side. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. 39 yards there, a big one.
Despite writing it down on my notes, I never give enough credit to the offensive line, and we have to here. The protection, that's what made this play a success. Quarterback had to wait for his crossing route to develop, and that takes a little bit of extra time. Excellent job by the big fellas up front.
5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure you're back. You spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 19. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs.
For as many sacks as this defense has, you can understand their willingness to try and get upfield and get another. So what a really smart play call here to use their aggression against them, go with the screen, and they're able to get the first down.
Play action. Now it's Mahomes. And that is caught for the touchdown, Kansas City. Marquez Valdez-Scantling bringing in that one for Patrick Mahomes. And the Chiefs have broken this deadlock and have taken the lead here in the 4th. So still time remaining here in this 4th quarter, but the touchdown there puts them back out in front.
And you and I both know that their defense Well, not very subtly remind everyone that they started all of this because they held firm on the last drive and only gave up a field goal. Gave it back to the offense in a tied game and said, okay, your turn now, make something happen. And they went down the field and scored.
And it's no good. Well, that could be a critical miss here in a one-score game in the fourth. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the fourth quarter and a chance to regain the lead in the title. George Karlaftis picks up his second sack of the afternoon. And when you see a quarterback retreating away from the line of scrimmage toward the other goal line like that, usually doesn't end well.
You're exactly right about that. Normally, if they're moving from side to side, they've got a chance maybe to get back upfield. He was trying to shake defenders and extend the play, but it doesn't work out very well for them at all. You need those extra yards on the other side of the line of scrimmage. Now you're digging a hole for your offense.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Had an open man that time, man. Too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely, just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. This crowd turning up the decibel level. It's third and long. Operating from the gun, Jones. Gonna let one fly for Robinson. And that almost intercepted. Oh, they would have loved the first pick of the game right there, but at least it does get him the fourth down.
Just because you got the lead in the fourth, it doesn't mean you have to play it safe. I like the aggressive play call there to push it downfield. That time, it didn't work out.
Here's Jamie Gillen now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. James now to return it. That'll go as a punt of 34 yards that time. And the Chiefs will have excellent field position here as they take over. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. This one to the right, caught by Valdez-Scantling. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off.
Why are you coming for her, though? Like,
not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They go play action, now Mahomes.
That's what I'm saying. Why is she coming for her? Like,
that's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
We know he has a lot of confidence in his arm and likes to force it downfield, but the cover is tight there.
Everybody then when you drop an album saying, shit, 2018, like, we've been waiting for you. Right.
Here's 2nd and 10. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Second and 10. Back to throw, Mahomes. They'll be caught by Rice. And he'll go down
Right.
on the edge of the red zone.
Wait, you gonna drop
about
out?
7 or 8.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
They'll come up now, 3rd and 3. Now Mahomes. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he will have the Chiefs first down as they convert on 3rd and 3 with a nice gain of 7 yards.
I'm not sure that was necessarily a safety valve or check down throw on 3rd down.
That's a very wild people in the world, man.
He did exactly that and found a way to pick up a first down.
Mahomes going to throw it here. A dump down to McKinnon. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it. The CD, you know, he's got great options of wide receiver tight end, but there he looks in the backfield, and it results in a touchdown.
I love how you laid that out. So many options. You maybe forget about some of the ones that you should be covering. And they made them pay with that one.
That's a damn thing.
Forget about the guys in the backfield. They're eligible too.
That's a damn shame. They'll try and run it here.
I want that one back there for it.
He stops short of the goal line, and the lead is going to stay right where it is.
You know what? That whole thing, the fireman, hit this. Go ahead. Yeah.
Now after the touchdown,
Man,
here's
the old
Butker
Tobey
kicking
Maguire
away.
movie, when Green Goblin was talking to him, he talking about the people in New York. He like, yeah, they love you now. He like, we both chose the path. You chose to be a hero, I chose to be the bad guy. He like, yeah, people love you now, but they'll grow to hate you as time goes on. What he was saying is, when you on top, people will love you, but there's people out there too that don't like you. And they'll grow to hate you. They'll want to take you out. Like the guy you were talking about. He was just visiting. Somebody took him out.
This is first
So they
and
was hating
10.
him. Yeah.
They begin with a run by Barkley.
It's like the Batman saying, you're a dying hero, or you live long enough to see yourself as a villain.
Defenses always talk about earning the
A lot of people saw Buddy as a threat. And he was just this.
win first down so they can
No,
set things
that
up
was
for
this.
themselves better.
And that
This
wasn't helpful.
this world weird.
On first down.
People are weird.
Jones.
People are very weird.
This is
People
intercepted,
are
and
weird.
that should do it. Picked off
They love to see you
just
fall.
in the lead. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. And that pick six, that was the first turnover forced by the defense in this ballgame,
I mean,
CD.
that people open like, I don't want to be.
They kept the
See you get famous
return
like
for
that.
a score. They could hear their defensive coaches saying to them, hey, getting the interception's great. Can you do more with it? Turn it into a big play. And they did exactly that.
Oh, so what you got left to pack? Your map book and your basket? Do you put your waist trainer back on?
Extra point by Butker is on target, and that will make this
Are you taking that with you?
19-point game.
How long are you going to have this weight trainer on?
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
You going to take it to school too?
Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this
You know what?
in.
I'm proud of
And
you.
he'll be brought down shy of the
That's
20,
what's
so the
up.
decision to bring it
That's
out of the
what's
end
up.
zone, not a
That's
good
what's
one.
up. Mm-hmm.
And they'll indeed take a knee.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Those are more for like
So this one in the win column for Kansas City. And to be frank, Charles, probably not too many people surprised at how this one turned out.
Yeah, I don't think so at all. I mean, they're such a good football team. They were at home. You know, you walked in and you looked at the advantages and you saw that they had most of them. It'd take a lot to try and even it up.
Yeah, I know you're talking about.
I just thought two words for this ball game: methodical and predictable. And both of them came together.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Chiefs victorious here as we say so long from Arrowhead.
I got you. Okay. Okay. Oh, wait a second. Spears and Page teeing off. Oh, and Trick Williams got Page, and there goes Spears. And Trick and the young OG standing tall. Well, what's going to happen on Sunday? There's no friends. You got an offer for me? You got an offer for me? Yo. I trained my running back. What's happened? Oh, that's true. Yeah. I'm just rocking out those NCAA come up. Oh, little West Street. They're pretty heavy. Donald 84 King. Donald 84 King. Donald 84 King. Yeah, they've been getting away for you. They probably be getting 99 pooping in the cooler. That's the name of the fine. But then again, I'd say Ultimate Team a lot nowadays, so I'm saying 98. I ain't complaining. 84 King. Been playing him. Some